Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va?
Ouais. On the morning, it's very difficult. It's cold.
A very early start today for the longest stage of the rally, 465k of special to the Saudi capital of Riyadh. Joaquim Rodriguez led out the bikers with a tough day in prospect.
The stage was too little tricky. Navigation in the beginning was also really difficult.
J-Rod would soon get a little help from his friends as Toby Price and several others joined the party at the front. But they would all lose time. Up at the sharp end was Portugal's Rui Gonçalves, claiming an excellent third place for Sherco. He made the most of riding with Honda's Pablo Quintanilla, who took second.
Yeah, the stage was really long, super fast and complicated stage to navigate and to ride. Sometimes you need to think and to lose some minutes to catch the next day, and in the end was a good idea.
Quintanilla is right back in the mix overall, and so is his teammate Joan Barreda, who stormed to his 29th Dakar stage win today. Sam Sunderland still leads, while Daniel Sanders had a close shave.
Chucky was leading out in the sand dunes, and he's an absolute mad dog. He was sending stuff, and I'm sure you'll see his lip. I'm mind blown at how it went.
Luciano Benavides had his best day of the rally in 5th, while privateers Stefan Svitko and Martin Micek made the top 10. Sunderland leads Matthias Valkner by 3 minutes overall. Manuel Andújar stormed past Pablo Copetti early on in the quads. Alexandra Mad Maximov took the Fury Road from the front at kilometre 120 and never looked back, crossing the line first. But a post-race penalty meant that Maximov was demoted to 3rd after the stage, promoting Giroud to 2nd and handing victory to Andújar. Manuel knew nothing about it, and Copetti still towers over him overall after his quad was faulty on stage 2. And after a very small minority of you yesterday didn't appreciate the Hotel California references, I promise there won't be any mention of eagles tonight. The watchword in the cars today, don't lose your head, even if those about you are losing theirs. The longest and toughest stage of the rally so far awaited the cars on the start line.
It's a long way to go. Lots of things have happened. It's true the gap is very big, but we know this rally well, and anything can happen. We will give everything like always, but still very motivated like always, even if it's tough to take when things go wrong. But each time we need to find the motivation. Always.
faut se remotiver à chaque fois, c'est ce qu'on fait.
Dakar Rally, sometimes if you push, you make a mistake and you make a lot of things, you know.
Nanny Roma's wheel went roaming.
We flew in the air when we hit a bump. We tried to repair it, to get to the bivouac, to be able to carry on tomorrow and help the team.
A similar fate for Mr. Dakar.
But the Black Cat is following us this year. Unfortunately, we broke a shock absorber, and in breaking it, the spring broke the radiator, ventilator, and to add to that, we have a leak in the cooling system. So again, we have to wait for the truck to get spare parts.
Henk Lattigen's Toyota was beached after the South African was leading the stage. Gerlin Chichery was pushing his Thunder over the edge.
On the fast tracks we were doing okay, but as soon as it's sandy, we can't follow the four-wheel drive cars, so I took more risks than usual. And this is what happens.
And so it was the usual suspects fighting for the scratch time. Carlos Sainz with his electric power. Sebastian Loeb with ProDrive's biofuel power. Rally leader Nasser Al-Attiyah with the 4x4 power. And local hero Yazid Al-Rashi with Saudi power. Then there was Benedictas Vanagas with too much power. Spectacular end-over-end roll. Crew okay, car not. A penalty for Al-Raji handed Al-Attiyah the stage win, his 44th on stage 4 of the 44th Dakar. Nasser's lead is comfortable, and Al-Raji moved from 5th to a potential first podium in 3rd. And in the new W2RC standings, Al-Attiyah leads the championship from Loeb, Al-Raji and Roma. In the lightweight prototype class, Seth Quintero is unstoppable, unless his car breaks down as it did on stage 2. The young American has now won 4 from 5. Chaleco Lopez was 3rd, on course to add this year's T3 to the T4 title he won last year. In the T4s, Brazilian Lupe de Oliveira finished 1st. It was hairy at times and a very close shave after his margin was snipped to 10 seconds by a time penalty. In fact, a second penalty after the stage handed the win to Michael Goxal. A damaged oil hose, a fire, and game over for Ignacio Casale.
At this moment, we're out of the rally. It's a real shame, but in my 13 Dakars, I've learned to deal with disappointment. Keep smiling.
Kamaz secured their 5th stage victory of this Dakar as Eduard Nikolaev closed the gap on the leader, his teammate Dmitry Sotnikov. Not all good news for the Russians. Andrei Karganov suffered a gearbox problem and slips down to 7th. The 4th stage of this 44th Dakar, Al-Attiyah's 44th win after 4 hours racing. 4 constructors in the top 4, bad fortune for 14-time winner Peter Hansel, a 4th stage for Quintero, and thank goodness Ford don't have a rally team here.